All right, guys. I have to sneeze. I guess this is how we're starting off the live stream. I have to sneeze right now. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. 1 second. I swear. We're going to get through this. Okay. I think we're good. Hopefully I'm not getting sick, but we already have Fatima on here. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. No. I should have... It sucks that I'm live now. But hey, what's going on, everyone? Hopefully everyone is having a great Sunday. I might be getting sick, and that sucks, right? Because, man, the way that I sneeze like 20 times in a session. So I'm sorry, guys, if right now I'm all sniffly and everything, but I do have to sneeze. See, I have to sneeze. Fatima says, "Are you getting sick?" Yeah, I think so. The sneeze whenever. So I have episodes of sneezing. It's not like it's like a one kind of occurrence kind of thing. It's kind of crazy that I got on here and straight to sneezing. But yeah, I'm trying to hold it back right now. But I think I am getting sick. Hold on. This sucks. Okay. Welcome everyone to the live stream. I'm glad anyone who's here was able to make it. Let me know. Oh, I do have, hold on 1 second. Something happened to the signal. Am I in the will for the bands? Feel better. Thank you. Right now, I don't know what happened to the image of the, hold on. Give me a second. I see what happened. Okay. I'm going to move this a little bit. There we go. All right. Let's try this again. All right. There we go. All right. Hopefully you guys can see me now. Where was I? I stopped sneezing. That's a good thing. I want to see that the stream is now a little better now in terms of the streaming quality. If you guys can see me, which I think hopefully you guys can, there we go. So finally we're back. I love that. Shout out to everyone who's making it here. I know it's a little later than usual. I've had a busy Sunday. I've had a very busy Sunday. But we're here, right? We're here, and I appreciate everyone that is on. I do see Fatima that's on the chat right now. So how's it going, Fatima? Hopefully you've been having a great week. I also see that we have Mr. Mike Dopp, and we also have Jack Alneck. Hey, what's going on, Jack Alneck? I want to say this is one of the first few times that I see you here on this live stream. I know that Fatima and Mike, clearly this isn't your first time. So I don't know what's going on with my nose right now, but it's very stuffy. And I have to sneeze. Whenever I sneeze, it sounds like I cough, but really I'm sneezing. People are concerned whenever I sneeze because they don't know whether to tell me excuse you or bless you. So that's what it is. Guys, so I know that the topic of this live stream is Black Friday tech deals. I want to talk to you guys about Black Friday because the Thanksgiving holiday quickly approached. Damn it, that happened so fast. I mean, this week already, this upcoming Thursday is going to be Thanksgiving. So at least when it comes to my channel, we have one more live stream, which is the Wednesday one, and then it's Thanksgiving. So because it is Thanksgiving, I'm not sure who celebrates this internationally. If you're in the States, Thanksgiving is a big thing. I'm thankful. I'm very thankful for where I am in life, my positioning in life, what I've done so far in my life. But with that comes a big gratitude with you guys, right? With my tech channel, because ultimately my tech channel fulfills me so much. And I love the fact that I've made friends through my channel. And it's really wonderful because you guys, whenever you have any questions when it comes to tech or whenever it comes to, creating your own channel, I know, Mike, you told me that, maybe a little spoiler, maybe you may not want me to say this, maybe you might, but I hear you. I read your text message on what you have started, and I think that's beautiful. If you need any kind of pointers, man, I'm here. At this moment, I'm wishing that I could blow my nose, but really, This is what we have to deal with right now. I don't know. Getting sick sucks. Sorry. It's just, I wish I wasn't getting sick. It is what it is, though. Everyone around me, at least in my hometown, it's either a stomach bug or some variation of the flu going around. It really sucks. I feel fine, though. It's just my sinuses right now are really stuffed up. Fatima says, it's okay if you need a break from us. We'll be here when you're fully recovered. Thank you, Fatima. Look, these are the kinds of things. This is why you guys are awesome. This is why you guys are so cool. As of right now, I'm feeling fine. It really just is my sinuses. My sinuses just right now are really stuffed. I don't know what it is. And right as soon as I hit record for the live stream, I had this massive sneezing attack. So that was interesting. But we're out here. We're feeling good. So thank you so much, Fatima. Mike, only had time to pop in and say hi. Gotta go now. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for making it over to the live stream. This one is going to be more or less kind of a quick one just because it is a little bit later. At least for me, it's 10:30 p.m. But Fatima, in Canada, Thanksgiving is in October. Really now? Wait, so Fatima, if you can tell me, I know that you guys celebrate, what's it called? Boxing Day, I think is what it's called. If that's the case, let me know. That's interesting. Hilda dice, ¿estás enfermo, papi? No te oigo bien. Sí, madre, no, ahorita antes de empezar, no sé por qué estaba destornando un poco y ahorita nomás tengo la nariz un poco con congestión, pero me siento bien, me siento energético. La única cosa es que estaba destornudando mucho, pero me siento bien. So yeah, my mom is just out here looking out for me. She heard me sneezing and well, here we are, right? But I really just need to blow my nose. That's really all it is. But guys, Black Friday deals. Okay, so let's talk about some Black Friday deals, right? So I understand that Apple has started their Black Friday deals, right? So the thing about Apple, though, is that their Black Friday deals are a little different, right? So Apple historically never, ever discounts any of their products. I mean, Apple's not the kind of store to be known, that they have a 30% off deal or whatever. That's just not who they are. But rather, they serve a different kind of deal where instead of giving a discount off of their products, they instead offer you like a gift card, which is very sneaky on their behalf, right? Because, I mean, you're not really saving anything. And if you think about it, even if you get a $200 gift card, the thing is that $200 at the Apple Store really doesn't get you all that much. I mean, if you think about it, $200 doesn't get you an Apple Watch. It certainly doesn't get you an iPhone. iPads are out of reach at that point. You can get an Apple TV with that. Yeah, I think so. Those are like $159 or something. What else can you get? You can get some Beats maybe. Beats are like $169. But yeah, $200 doesn't really get you much. And don't even think about a MacBook. MacBooks are going to start out at like $1,300. But we do have Mr. BJ007. Great background. I don't feel bad now about my collection. BJ007. I don't know if this is the first time that you're on here on these live streams, but I do appreciate you. Yeah, this background, man. I have been envisioning this background for the longest time ever. And finally, I was just like, hey, you know what? I think it's time. I think it's time that we make this background a thing. I think it's time. It's not even complete yet, though. That's the thing, like I still have another whole row that I need to start attaching over here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 7, 9 rows behind me on this side that are still having to get elongated. So not all of my bands are up here yet. But thank you. I do appreciate that. We see Asun Cruz is saying, saludos, Juan. Espero que te recuperes pronto. Tómate un té caliente. So, Asun, mi mamá, bueno, primeramente, muchas gracias. Siento que me siento bien. De energía y de todo me siento bien. Nomás no sé por qué estaba destornudando mucho. Pero ahorita la nariz y no sé, siento mucha congestión, pero honestamente me siento bien. Gracias por todos por preocuparse, en especial mi mamá. Pero les prometo, me siento bien, simplemente que no sé qué pasó, pero estaba destornudando mucho. No sé qué era eso, pero honestamente estamos bien, gracias a Dios. So, gracias por tus comentarios, Asun. Fatima, she says, yes, we do celebrate Boxing Day, but in the past couple years, we have had Black Friday come here. So here in Canada, we're lucky we have Black Friday and Boxing Day. That's so cool, yeah. So So Fatima, I visited Canada, so I've officially stepped foot in your country, and it's such a beautiful country. But I was over on the West Coast. I was over in Vancouver. And so I remember this was maybe 4 years ago. I think I was like 24. Me and my mother went. So I treated her to a trip out there. And it was a great trip because she has family in Seattle. So she has a brother out there in Seattle. And so, of course, if you guys, or anyone who's a geography nerd knows that Washington State, it borders the Canadian, the Canadian border. It borders British Columbia, which is one of the provinces of Canada. And so we both took our passports. And so there was just, we just had to drive into Canada. Of course, we got stopped at border control. But both me and my mom have U.S. passports, so, I mean, we got in just fine. And we got into Canada, and it was super, super, super cool. Now, I have always wanted to travel into the interior of Canada, so I know from my Canadian folks, I know of Cody, whenever you rewatch this, because I don't think you're on the live right now, but Cody, whenever you rewatch this, I understand that, like, a good portion of the Canadian people, they live within, I think, like 80 miles of the U.S. border. And I want to say it's like 60 to 70% of the Canadian population, which is a massive chunk if you think about it. Like, imagine if 60 to 70% of your country lived within just the border, like 80 miles of the border with another country. Like, it's just kind of crazy. But it's the geography at play. Clearly, the northern side of Canada is very barren and pretty empty for the most part. I just find that fact fascinating. It's kind of cool. Gareth Mallory says, what's up, bro? What's going on, Gareth? It's nice to see you here on the live streams. I don't know what's going on with my sinuses right now. I may sound a little stuffy, but it is what it is. We're out here trying our best, right? And either way, I'm very excited to be on here on the live with you guys because I did want to talk to you guys about just a little bit about Black Friday deals, at least here in the US of A. So, as you guys may or may not have heard, I now work for AT&T. So I can tell you what kind of deals I have, or we have, at least with carrier deals, as well as Apple's Black Friday event. But like I mentioned, Apple's Black Friday event isn't really even all that much of an event. It's not like they discount anything because they never do. That's just the Apple way of doing things. Instead, though, like I said, they offer you gift cards. So depending on what you buy, you could receive a $50 gift card, a $100 gift card, or a $200 gift card, right? But over at like carrier deals, what for the most part, most of the big carriers here in the United States, so that includes no, not Sprint anymore. It's T-Mobile, which they merged with Sprint. We also have Verizon here in the States, and of course AT&T, which is who I work for. One second. I swear the sneezing at the beginning of the live stream really just caused my sinuses to get stuffed up. So I'm sorry about that, guys, if I sound a little weird. We have $100 off most of our iPads, right? But the thing is that if you buy an iPad from a cellular provider here in the United States, they will typically force a data plan on it, right? So our data plans are $20 a month, and then that way you have unlimited everything. But then of course you have to pay for the equipment. In other words, you have to pay for your iPad. And so most carriers nowadays will put you on a 36-month installment. So if you're about that, it's honestly kind of dope. Like, for example, an iPad Pro, instead of spending $1,300 all in one go, you can separate that by 36 monthly installments. And so a $1,300 12.9-inch iPad Pro is roughly going to run you about $35 monthly. But if you don't mind doing that, because all of these carriers here in the U.S. are going to have their installment balances with 0% interest. So you'll never really have to worry about, losing out on any money. It's literally just, do you want to pay everything all in one go? Or do you want to just pay it in monthly installments? It's really up to you. Garrett says, nice band choice. Midnight Turquoise is a banger. Oh yeah, here it is. I love this band. It's been a while since I've worn it, but here we are. Fatima, what are you looking to get on Black Friday in the tech community? So, good question, Fatima. I'm in the market for a new TV, right? I have a Sony TV. It's a 65-inch, and it's not OLED, but it's a 4K TV, I think. 65-inch. I bought it like 5 years ago, But what I want now is a 75-inch and preferably with OLED. That way those darks are really, really dark, and just all these colors with the high dynamic range and whatnot will be present on my new TV. So that's at least what I'm looking forward to. Corey says, hey, Juan and fam, sending the good vibes from Winnipeg as always. Hope everyone is here having an awesome night. Corey, I shouted you out earlier. So whenever you get the chance, rewatch the live stream because I gave you a really nice shout out. But no, we were talking about Fatima. She's also in Canada as well. I've been to Canada once. I love you guys' country. It's very beautiful. Obviously, I was on the west side of Canada, though. And I understand Canada's a massive, massive country. I understand geographically it's very diverse. Also culturally, probably the west coast of Canada is very different, for example, to like Montreal or Quebec or Winnipeg. You know, like I know, Corey, you're from Winnipeg. So I love learning about different countries, you know, just geography and culture. So, Corey and Fatima, if you guys want to spill some random Canada facts in the group in the live chat, do it by all means. I'm definitely welcoming of that. We have Mr. Tahir saying, hey Juan, sorry I couldn't make it to Wednesday's stream. I'm waiting for Black Friday to buy the USB-C AirPods Pro 2. Tahir, thank you so much for making it onto the live stream. By the way, guys, Tahir is one of the giveaway winners, which, speaking of Tahir, so it is the 19th. So tomorrow, YouTubers, we get cut our check, which means tomorrow, Tahir, I'm going to get with you and the other 3 giveaway winners that message me in time, and I'm going to have you guys' bands ordered, or I'm going to ask you guys, all the giveaway winners, because normally what I do is, let's say, for example, I have an Indian winner, or let's say I have a Mexican winner, right? So regardless, not a USA winner. So whether it's in Mexico or India, you can choose between one of 2 options. The way that I typically do it for giveaway winners is, like, let's say you're Mexican. So you live in Mexico, right? I will just log on to the Apple website in Mexico. So apple.com/MX, I believe is what it is for Mexico. And I will just order it. If you want to give me your address, totally up to you. I'm really big on privacy. So if you don't want to give me your address, that's totally fine. Instead, what I'll just do is I'll just send you a gift card, an Apple gift card for $49, which is precisely how much it costs for a new band. So Tahir, get ready for that, because I'm going to be reaching out to you tomorrow once YouTubers get paid, or at least whenever I get my paycheck from YouTube. But at least for, let's say, I'm waiting for Black Friday to buy the USB-C 2 AirPods Pro 2. As far as like Black Friday holiday shopping, aside from the TV, my Beats Studios actually snapped. Yeah, I know. I was at the gym. They were getting a little old and they just snapped on me. I was literally just taking them off of my head, and it wasn't even all that much pressure either, but they did snap, and now they're kind of useless. So I think, I don't know if for Black Friday or for Christmas, but I'm going to try to find a good deal on some Beats over-ear headphones, like some Studios, and so that way hopefully I can find a good deal on them and start using them for the gym again. So we'll see how that goes. We have Corey saying, Fatima, hey fellow Canadian. Fatima, I'm from the province of Ontario. Awesome to see you guys over here on the live chat from Canada. All of my Canadian folks, I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot that you guys are out here. I know that this stream is a little later than usual. It's almost 10:30. So like I said, I'm going to cut this one just a little short today. I need to blow my nose. I don't know what's been going on with my sinuses, but I'm fine. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate that all of you guys were concerned about me feeling well. It does mean a lot. I just recovered from that one stomach bug. If any of you guys were on the live stream like a week or 2 ago, I was starting to feel really weak, and then my intestines were just gurgling, and I don't know, I wasn't feeling well when it comes to my digestive tract. But here we are, we're out here, I'm feeling good. I just had a little sneezing attack here at the beginning of the live stream, and it's a little embarrassing, but if you want to see that sneeze attack that came in, you can just rewind and watch the beginning of this live stream. Tahir says, bro, the same thing happened to my Beats. No way, bro. It's the worst feeling ever. Like, granted, mine were old. So, like, I've been having my Beats Studios for, like, 3 years. And Beat Studios, I think, are $250. So if you think about it, at least for as long as I had them, they were costing me less than like $7 to $8 a month. So if you think about it in that aspect, I think it was a good investment. Let's see. So we have Jenna saying that I miss anything. Jenna, not much. You can rewind if you'd like, but no, we were just talking about Black Friday deals. And then also me having my nose just really stuffy. Actually, you know what? What I'm going to do is my nose is bothering me way too much. I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds of silence. I'm going to go blow my nose and I will be right back. Because talking like this is hard enough already. And talking like this with a stuffy nose is just not it. So I'll be right back. Me voy a sonar la nariz. No, sigo en vivo. All right, finally. God. I feel like I'm speaking normal now. Ahora sí ya sueno normal, no hombre, porque cuando uno tiene la nariz así, no me gusta, no me sentía bien hablando así. So we're feeling a lot better now. Fatima said, I would like to win a band. Wouldn't we all, Fatima? If Apple drops a winter release, which is unlikely, they haven't for the past 2 years now, I will, of course, host a band giveaway. If they release anything, it would be around December 20th or before then. But like I've said, the past 2 years, they've skipped it. So I don't have high hopes. Where are we? To hair, I missed them. Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, your beats. Yeah, dude, next live stream, I'll show them. It's very sad what happened to them. King Tech HD. I see you changed your username, bro. What's going on, Tech for your needs? So now you're King Tech HD. I love the name. I really do love it. Hope you get well soon, man. I picked up the iPhone 11 new for $300 for my 15-year-old. He loves it. That's awesome. Funny story. At AT&T, there was this family, husband and wife, and they had their son in there, and he was dressed up as a cowboy. It was really cool. It was really cute. So he had his hat and everything. And he was inheriting an iPhone XS, right? His mom was upgrading to the 15, and the dad got, I think, an iPhone 15 Pro Max. So the family told me, they're just like, hey, the XS is going to be for my son. And then the son, it was so cute. This little kid, he had to be like 10 years old. He was just like, is the XS a good phone? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, for your age, for a 10-year-old, a XS is phenomenal. You're gonna have a great time with it. And then he literally starts bawling in the store, and he's like, I wanted the new 15 Pro Max, and he just starts crying, and I'm like, oh man, oh little guy, like there's not much I can do here. And his parents were just kind of like waving him off, and they're just like, just ignore him. I thought it was kind of cute. Where are we? Fatima says, hey, Corey, sending you love. Can't wait for winter and snow. Man, you guys, Canadians and snow, I know that y'all love it. Me as a Hispanic, I'm not built for the cold. Like I've always said, whenever I go outside and it's slightly cold, I will shiver pretty violently, like very violently. And I've always said, in that kind of scenario, I hate it, right? I hate being cold. So I've always said, if for any strange reason I'm stranded like out in the woods and it's sub like 20% or 20 degree temperature and there's a wind chill, just leave me out there to die. Just ignore me. I'm suffering. Just allow me to end my suffering. Literally leave me out there, because me and the cold, we just don't mix. All right, where are we? Junior Trujillo, just walk it off. I really might be. I don't think this is anything. I think I'm fine. By the way, guys, for anyone that's on stream right now, last live stream we got 17 likes. As you guys know, what I'm planning on doing is getting one extra like with every single live stream. We started at 15, we got to 15. Then the following live stream, the goal was 16 likes. We hit it. Last live stream, the goal was 17. But we actually hit almost 22. So guys, if you can do me a favor, if you have not already, go ahead and exit full screen mode and click that like. I'm going to say it in Spanish because I know my mom is watching and maybe other Spanish speakers are also watching. Pero voy a decir, si por favor me hacen un favor, estoy hablando contigo, madre, y cualquier otra persona que hable español. Si por favor me hacen un favor, la última vez que fuimos en vivo, llegamos a los 17 likes. Cada live que vaya haciendo, quiero agregar el número de los likes. So, si la última vez llegamos a los 17, ahora en este live quiero llegar a los 18 likes. So, si me hacen el favor, por favor, dejen de llegar en su full screen mode, ¿verdad? So, pónganle el like en el video y regresen a full screen. Es fácil, ¿verdad? So, si me hacen ese favor, ahorita llegamos. Wow, wait, what? What? We're already at 17. How did that happen? Wait, ya llegamos a los 17 tan rápido. Estábamos en 10. So, okay. We need one more, and then I'll be a very happy camper. Nos falta un like. ¿Quién falta? Todavía falta un like para llegar a mi meta de 18 likes. Por favor, please, if anyone can do me a favor, if you guys have an extra account, help me reach my goal of 18 likes. Every live stream, we want to get that like count up more and more and more. Asun dice, I want to win a band too. What do we have to do? So, Asun, lo que tienes que hacer es simplemente esperar. So, cada temporada, normally Apple would release a new season every season, right? So every 3 months, so cada 3 meses. Pero ahora Apple simplemente hace la temporada de otoño y la temporada de la primavera. So nowadays it's just fall and spring where they have band refreshes. So all you have to do is just wait for those seasons, enter the giveaways, and hopefully you get lucky. There we go. Llegamos a los 20 likes. A ver, bravo para todos aquí porque muchas gracias. Ya llegamos a los 20 likes. So les agradezco mucho su tiempo y su like. We got to 20 likes, guys. Our goal was 18, and well, we surpassed that very easily. We're now at 20. I'm going to go ahead and read the rest of the live chat, and then I think nice sinuses, and I don't know what else, but I'm probably going to call it a night very soon. Bro, I hate sneezing. Worst feeling. Bless you, though. Corey, thank you so much. The way that I sneeze just like my mom. I don't sneeze once or twice. I have like 15 or at least a dozen minimum small sneezes, and it sounds like I'm coughing, right? So I just inherited my mom's cough. That's exactly how, I inherited her sneeze, and my mom sneezes. Well, rather, I sneeze just like her, where it sounds like I'm coughing. Sometimes you can't even tell to sneeze, but it's like right after another. I'm talking like it'll be like 7 sneezes in a row at times. Just rewatch the beginning of this live stream, and I held it back as hard as I could, but some still came out. Fatima says, I would do anything to get the rare Canada, UK, Australia bands in my possession. Gotcha. Are you talking about the sport loops or the old woven nylon? But all 3 of those bands are gorgeous. We have Victor Acosta says, Hola, my first comment ever on a live YouTube broadcast. Get AirPods Max for the gym. So, Victor, well, I appreciate your first ever live comment. That's awesome. So, es su primer comentario de Victor en un vivo. So, muchas gracias por tu comentario. Thank you for your comment. Sad story, I used to have AirPods Max, but they got finessed. I had a MacBook Pro 13-inch stolen, some really nice Gucci glasses, a very beautiful JanSport red book bag, but worst of all, my AirPods Max. Actually, no, that was not the worst of all. AirPods Max as well, but the worst part of it all is that my passport got stolen, and I had a Fiji stamp. Like, it was such a rare stamp. It was like a big flex, and now that's gone. I still have a little bit of sinus congestion. It really sucks. We have a highlighted comment, King Tech HD, a.k.a. Tech for your knees, but we're going to call him King Tech HD because that's what his username says now. He's sending $9.99 and saying, get some medicine after the stream, King Tech. I hate that my voice still sounds like this. Guys, I'm out here trying, but there's one thing. Unless I'm dying, I'm still running these live streams because I hope you guys can see that my channel just means the world to me. I literally built it from the ground up. And the fact that I have you guys here on my side, being my subscribers, being here with me, like learning about me, watching my videos, and I hope that they're helpful to you guys. I really do hope so. But King Tech HD $9.99. Honestly, for the first time, normally all of my super chats go directly to the channel, but I might go ahead and just, kind of in my mind think, okay, well, King HD sent me, $10. I might just kind of think about that next time I'm at Walmart. Because I might need some medicine. I just might. But anyway, King Tech HD, you have no idea how much your $10 means to me. Thank you so much. You obviously know how much I appreciate you, subscribers like you who have been here for me from the start, and anyone else. It doesn't matter how old you are on this journey on my channel. Just know that I see you guys as my family. You guys are my friends. I look forward to these live chats. So, hey, King Tech HD, may God bless you even more. Thank you so much for your super chat. Really, honest to God, I mean, anytime I get even $1 super chat, I'm over here feeling sentimental because, like, wow, like, thank you. Like, this helps out my channel. You guys are awesome. You guys are supportive. I don't expect any of this, but the fact that you guys do it, just, man, it means so much to me. So, muchas gracias, King Tech HD, for your $9.99. We have Tahir, PlayStation or Xbox? PlayStation all the way. King Tech HD, we don't have 15 Pro Max money. I've been there. I get you, but see, that's the thing. Why would a kid need a 15 Pro Max? Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, don't spoil your kids all that much, I'm all for loving your kids and giving them everything that they need. But a 10-year-old certainly does not need an iPhone 15. Corey, I'm not a fan of the cold weather. It gets so cold in Winnipeg. It's negative 58. No. I die. No, thank you. It's totally disgusting. And it is dangerous. Yeah, I imagine at negative 58, if you stand outside, you're probably going to get some frostbite. Asun Cruz says, sorry, I forgot to like the live stream, pero ya está. Thank you, guys. We're at 22 likes. Again, I don't want to overshoot. Next live stream, the goal is 19. It makes me really happy to see that we're already at 22. So next stream, we should easily hit 19. Corey, hit that like button, friends. Thank you so much. Jenna Rose as well with the heart emoji. Isla Covarrubias, falta Bernardo. Dígale a Bernardo, madre. Bernardo, ¿qué está esperando? Si no le ha dado like a mi live, ¿qué está esperando? Pero creo ya lo hicieron. Víctor Acosta, tu español está... Ustedes saben que yo soy muy orgulloso de poder hablar mi español muy bien. En mi tienda en AT&T, mucho hispano me comenta que mi español es perfecto. Y honestamente, o sea, yo soy estadounidense. I'm an American, right? So the fact that my Spanish has been well kept for so long really means a lot to me. So es la cosa que me encanta, que podemos ir de español, luego, bien rápido, cambiar al inglés. And that's just the beauty of being bilingual. You can literally just snap your fingers and you're speaking English y luego estás hablando el español. O sea, like, me encanta esto, ¿verdad? Pero muchas gracias, En mi tienda llegan muchos guatemaltecos, muchos hondureños, salvadoreños, venezolanos y colombianos y obviamente también muchos mexicanos. Pero muchas veces cuando vienen colombianos y venezolanos, siempre me preguntan, o sea, ¿de dónde eres? Porque tu acento parece como que eres español o algo así. Les digo, no, soy mexicano. Y dicen, no, pero hablas el español muy bien. Y siempre me hace sonreír porque me encanta hablar el español. Es un idioma tan hermoso. O sea, el español es un idioma que se considera un idioma romántico, se puede decir. As you guys know, Spanish is a romance language, so I just love speaking Spanish. If I could, I'd speak Spanish all day, but I understand most of my fans are English speakers, at least according to my analytics. About 75% plus of you guys are English speakers, so I'm going to keep a majority English on my channel. Pero, Víctor, muchas gracias por tu comentario diciéndome que mi español es muy bueno. Me encanta cuando la gente me da ese comentario. Fatima says the most recent release. Fatima, where... Oh, for the sport bands. Gotcha. I had to read your previous comment. I think I have all of those. I think they're right here somewhere. But hopefully you can get your hands on those pretty soon. Hilda dice, muchas gracias a todos por su apoyo para mi hijo, que Dios los llene de bendiciones. My mom basically said, thank you so much for all of my supporters, all of my subscribers, and she wishes good health, and hopefully she's manifesting good vibes and good blessings for everyone, for your support to my channel. So, of course, Hilda is a sweetheart. If we can give Hilda, my mother, a thank you in Spanish. In Spanish, it's gracias. If you want to say thank you so much, you would say muchas gracias. So many thank yous. So for anyone out here who's an English speaker but want to thank my mom in Spanish, you can tell her gracias, right? Shantina Boyd, thanks for going live. Hope you get a chance to rest this week. Hopefully I do. It's a family week for sure. So I have 3 days off from work. We have our paid holiday for Thanksgiving and then our 2 other days off. So yeah, it's gonna be a good week. It's gonna be a great week. What I'm looking forward to is time with my nephew. So he's a little more cognizant now. He's gonna turn 2 in January, but I feel this is his first Thanksgiving, and then of course in a month or so, his second Christmas. So second Thanksgiving and second Christmas for little guy. He's barely turning 2 in January, and I'm excited. He's just a little bit more aware. So hopefully he understands a little bit more. He enjoys this family time, and kids with presents. So I feel like in a month's time, he's really going to get ecstatic about opening up his own gifts and just being excited about what's inside. So this time of the year, I love it. I love this time of the year. Asun Cruz says, no tienes idea de lo mucho que me gusta que sea un canal bilingüe. Ha ha ha. This is so cool. Also, give a big hug to your mom. Es bien bonito que te apoye en los streams. Asun Cruz, tú no sabes ni tienes idea de cuánto yo adoro a mi madre. Cuando falleció mi papá, no sé si tú sepas, pero cuando falleció mi papá, yo siempre he sido un hijo muy responsable, honesto y de mucho de respeto. Cuando mi papá estuvo aquí, yo era un hijo de ejemplo. O sea, si él quería algo, si decía, llegaba del trabajo, porque él era una persona muy trabajadora. Yo me acuerdo, nunca se me olvida. By the way, for my English speakers, I will translate. I'm just, giving a small story about my father, which I will translate. Pero yo me acuerdo, llegaba muchas veces, él trabajaba en una compañía que se llamaba Cubora. So es una compañía donde uno trabaja con su cuerpo. Yo en AT&T, obviamente, yo trabajo mucho con mi cerebro, pero más con mis palabras, ¿verdad? Porque yo vendo cosas, o yo tengo que sugerir a las personas cuál teléfono les recomiendo. O sea, si quieren seguranza, si quieren llevarse un cofre, un protector de pantalla, yo ahí mismo se los aplico. So, es muy diferente los trabajos, ¿verdad? Porque cada trabajo cansa, pero en mi trabajo es muy diferente porque yo no trabajo con mi cuerpo. Y bueno, mi papá, él trabajaba mucho con su cuerpo. Y yo me acuerdo, él llegaba del trabajo bien cansado, como a las 6 de la tarde. Y piensen, él entraba como a las 7 de la mañana, so casi son 11 horas de puro trabajo, o sea, duro. Y yo me acuerdo, él me decía, mijo, ¿me traes una hamburguesa? And he loved Burger King. La Burger King él le encantaba. So yo iba. Ay, no sé por qué se apagó el live stream. Déjenme ver. Si todavía me pueden ver, denme el thumbs up. Ok, ya regresé. Ok, muy bien. No sé cuánto escucharon, pero básicamente estoy diciendo que mi papá, o sea, todos sus esfuerzos para mí eran todos. So guys, long story short, I was just basically saying a story about how, when my father was alive and he'd come home and from work, he'd do a lot of manual labor. And so of course I was just I just think I was a woke kind of child in the sense that I understood my position in this country. First generation, I am an American citizen coming from migrant parents. And yeah, my dad he just always worked at these manual labor jobs. And so he would work these 11-hour shifts daily, you know what I mean? Just to make ends meet for his family, to make sure we're well fed, to make sure our car insurance was paid, our phone bills and whatnot. And mind you, I was maybe 17, 16 at the time. So not really fully a full adult. But I'll just never forget him coming home and just literally eyes bloodshot, from the tiredness. You can just tell from his demeanor how tired he was coming home from work. And his favorite burger joint is Burger King. And so sometimes he'd just come home and say, hey, son, I'm just craving a burger. Can you go get me one, bro? Without even thinking about it, it's just like, yes, sir. Like I'm on it. Like I respect and love you so much because I would love if someone did that for me. And so without even thinking about it, boom, I'm over there going to Burger King. And he wouldn't even ask for like desserts. You know what I mean? So he loved the Hershey pie from there, the chocolate kind, right? And I love that dessert myself. So of course I have a sweet tooth just like him. And just when I'd bring him everything, it'd just be it's just so rewarding seeing your father, your hardworking father who has given you everything to that point. Because mind you, I was 16, so like I couldn't work. So like at that point in my life, I had nothing to my name. It was just so rewarding to see him just eat that burger so blissfully, so happy, so content that, his sons are taking care of him. It was just a nice feeling. I don't know how I got on this tangent. I really don't know. My spirituality ever since my dad passed has just really skyrocketed. And now at this point in my life, I try to be the best human being I can be because that's who he was. And his life was cut short. It's like how they say, the good ones always go real young. He was 56. But anyway, got on this random emotional tangent. I want to say, who asked the question? Asun. Gracias por tu pregunta, pero yo sé que era, o sea, me puso un poco emocional porque cada vez, obviamente, cuando hablo sobre mi papá, obviamente, él era mi mundo y me voy a poner un poco emocional. King Tech HD sending the hearts. I appreciate that. Fatima also with another heart. Corey, I wish I had extra funds to tip the channel. Corey, the way you tip this channel, you already know how, with a thumbs up. It's free, and that is literally, I am very happy with a like. If you ever have an extra $1 to spare, never think that I expect it, bro. Like anytime you got that extra buck, whatever. And if it comes from right here, if it comes from your heart, and if you want to send it to me, so be it. But other than that, the way to support this channel, and that means the most to me, is by dropping a like and comment. It's free for you guys, and it means the world to me. So if that means anything to you guys, I hope it does. But I'm being serious. Just a like and a comment goes a long way. And the fact that you guys are out here with me, man, it's already making me super happy. King Tech HD, liking and subscribing goes a long way for him. Follow his socials too. Thank you, King Tech HD. I swear I haven't even read that, and I literally just said that. So King Tech HD, thank you so much for that. Doc Ouchie, am I saying that right? Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. I love that. That's my mantra. That's just who I am as a person. I don't give up. I always keep going despite my circumstances. I do have a little bit of a slight disadvantage just, by the trauma of losing a loved one, my father, literally my rock in my life. But here we are, we don't give up. We just keep going. Life is what it is. I mean, who knows? I mean, knock on wood, right? But God willing, I live to be, old and whatnot, and I can live a natural life. But who's to say? What the death of my father taught me, that like literally it can happen to anyone. It could happen to you. It can happen to you. It can happen to me. I could be gone. I know that sounds morbid, but that's what the death of my father taught me. And so, as a result, do things now. Do things in the present. If you feel like ever showing any kind of affection, or like maybe it's itching you that you might want to call a loved one, whether that's a sister, a brother, a mom, a dad, a cousin, or whatever. Don't even think about it. Do it now, because imagine if like I would have lost my father, and imagine if I was on bad terms with him and then he left. Oh, woo! I don't even want to imagine that. Which is why I'm saying that, like, when my father was here, I was a very obedient son. I was very respectful to him. Literally just anything he asked, yes, sir. Like always, yes, sir. Like, I got you. Like, I'm here to help. Like, you're not alone. Like, I'm with you. And so at least he took that, to the grave. He knew what kind of a person I was. He knew the kind of sons he had, because I have no sisters. I'm the middle child. I have an older brother and a younger brother. And so he left knowing that his children fucking loved him and adored him, and we were obedient children. We were never rude or mean to him or anything. So I don't know. The world is crazy. I'm going to change the topic. If not, I'm probably going to cry on stream. But anyway, guys, I'm going to catch up with the rest of the stream here. BJ007, Real Madrid or Barca? Real Madrid. Now, granted, I'm not that big into club football, but my two brothers are massive, massive Real Madrid fans. So as an extension, so am I. Even though I really don't watch it all that much. But hey, go Real Madrid, right? Like, I'm not a Barca fan. Fatima, could I have yours? I don't know about all that. King Tech HD, gracias. Shantina, muchas gracias, señora Hilda. Fatima says, do you know where I could get my hands on these bands? Fatima, probably eBay. Yeah, that's probably going to be your best bet. But because they are a special edition, they're probably going to run you a good bit. Bernardo dice, yes, sir. Aquí estamos, Manuel, como siempre, apoyándote. Muchas gracias, Bernardo. Usted sabe cuánto lo agradezco. Yo sé que nosotros vivimos vidas muy, muy ocupados. Los dos trabajamos. Somos dos personas muy trabajadores, pero cada vez que lo veo, me encanta siempre su semblante, siempre su carácter, es buena persona siempre. Y así soy yo, aunque tenga día malo, aunque esté estresado, a mí no me gusta, o sea, ser mala persona como por ejemplo con mi mamá, porque obviamente ella no se lo merece. No me gusta ser mala persona con mis compañeros de trabajo porque no es culpa de ellos, ¿verdad? Tampoco me gusta ser mala persona cuando yo estoy estresado. Y es lo que me encanta de ustedes, es similar a mi carácter, porque nosotros siempre, cada vez que lo veo con una sonrisa, me saluda. Y yo igual, porque para eso estamos, para apoyándonos, ¿verdad? Estamos aquí para estar juntos, para unirnos, porque la familia es la unión. Y lo que me encanta de nuestra cultura de ser hispano, especialmente mexicano, es que somos muy específicos con la familia. La familia para nosotros es todo. Y yo igual, mi madre, mis hermanos, mi sobrinito, olvídate, es mi mundo. So muchas gracias por tu comentario, Bernardo. Tahir says, I have the whole week off from school. Let's go, Tahir. I know that you're rejoicing on having the whole week off. Asun Cruz dice, pensé que era mi internet. No, lo siento, era de parte mía, pero aquí estamos. Lo bueno es que ya estamos aquí otra vez, volvemos en vivo. Hilda dice, Shantina Boyd, de nada, no se imaginan qué feliz me hacen con el apoyo que le dan a mi hijo, que Dios los bendiga siempre. So Shantina, my mom was directly responding to you, saying that you guys have no idea how happy it makes her that you guys support me and my channel, and she's also sending you guys some blessings. She says, may God bless all of you guys today and always. So that is coming from my mother herself, and so she wishes everyone who supports my channel just good vibes. King Tech HD, I worked at BK and ate those Hershey pies like they were for a limited time only. King Tech, you know how good they are. I'm normally not a dessert person ever. I just don't have the stomach to eat desserts after an appetizer and a meal. But BK is the sole place where I could easily down 6 nuggets, the little 6-piece, right? Appetizer, right? BK, whatever. I worked there. So it was all free anyway. So it'd be like nuggets, and then you get to your main course, and then that Hershey pie to top it off at the very end. So good. Hilda dice, tranquilo papi, fuiste un hijo excelente con tu papi como lo eres conmigo. Bueno, madre, eso siempre, tú sabes que eso, yo siempre me agrade eso y tus palabras, igual las de mi padre, o sea, siempre para mí va a ser una cosa muy especial, porque fuera otra la cosa si yo fuera un hijo irresponsable, o sea, grosero, pero nunca lo era, y él supo eso. So, muchas gracias por tus palabras, madre. Asun Cruz dice, gracias por compartirnos esa historia. Un saludo y abrazo hasta el cielo para tu papá. Asun, muchas gracias. No se imaginan, o sea, hay veces, obviamente, o sea, mi papá ya va a tener 6 años de fallecido en enero, pero aún así a veces, o sea, yo soy humano también, yo tengo sentimientos igual como todos ustedes. There's times where I just think about him. Hay veces que pienso en él y pues bueno, yo soy humano también, ¿verdad? Pero lo bueno es que yo tengo una mentalidad como que de, bueno, ya no se puede cambiar. Obviamente yo daría todo el dinero del mundo para tenerlo otra vez de vuelta, pero yo reconozco que eso es imposible, eso nunca va a pasar y es la ley de la vida. Y así es pues, y pues ni modo de nomás echarle ganas, seguir adelante, ¿verdad? O sea, es triste la situación, pero o sea, es parte de la vida. Algo que está garantizado en esta vida, cada persona que nace también va a morir, ¿verdad? Se escucha, o sea, cruel o se puede escuchar algo malo, pero es la verdad, cada persona, cada animal, también insectos, plantas, árboles, cada cosita que nace también va a morir. ¿Y qué podemos hacer, verdad? Nomás de disfrutar aquí el tiempo que tenemos aquí en la tierra y dejar de tanto alegar, dejar de tanto pleito, dejar de tanta envidia, porque la vida es corta y hay que disfrutarla, ¿verdad? Asun, I hope they have BK in heaven. So Asun, algo que, o sea, Te voy a compartir esto y es algo personal, pero sí, o sea, tú dijiste que ojalá haya un BK Burger King en el cielo, pero a mi papá en el Día del Padre y en el día de sus cumpleaños, en días importantes, fechas importantes, el Día del Padre, a él le encantaba el chocolate, igual que yo. Y bueno, en el cementerio donde él lo enterraron, no les gustan, o sea, si traes flores, al siguiente día ya te lo recogen, ¿verdad? Pero yo me gusta traerle su chocolate porque siento que lo hace feliz, siento que lo agrade porque en vida le encantaba su chocolate. O sea, olvídate, le encantaba su chocolate. Corey, I lost my mother early in 2021, hardest time of my life. She was my best friend. Corey, my deepest condolences, man. I'm there with you. Losing a father, a loved one, a mother, man, it's tough. So I'm gonna end the stream here before I get even more emotional. Just thinking about my father a lot. Corey says, "Isla con un corazón." BJ, I lost enough people in my life that I've realized never stress over small stuff that 90% of people do. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. BJ007, again, I think this is the first few times that I see you all on stream. Hopefully I can see you more often on these streams. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely fucking right. Because nowadays, after losing my father, literally it's just like most major things that happen in my life, I'm like, my mentality is like, okay, nothing is ever going to be worse than losing my father. Therefore, we have a solution for this. That's literally my mentality. So like, there was no solution to my father passing. None. The solution clearly is bargaining and wanting to bring that person back, but we all have to come back down to reality and realize this is a part of life. So after I got past the bargaining stage of grief, that's when it was like, okay, well, this is reality, this is real life, this is what's happening. Nothing I can do. I'm just a minuscule speck of dust in comparison to the entire universe. We must continue treading along. We must continue holding our head up high because there's nothing else we can do. Time is going to keep marching forward anyway, whether I'm crying for 3 years straight on end, missing my dad, or whether I, move forward and continue on with my life as best as I can. Time is still marching on. So if there's anything to learn, and that's absolutely right. BJ007, I could not have said it any better. After that kind of stuff happens, literally all these other problems just seem so small in comparison. Fatima, I lost my grandma during the pandemic, not COVID related. My grandma was my world. Now no days goes by I don't think of her. She was our family rock. Fatima, I really hate to hear that. Yeah, whenever people share about losses in families, I'm a person who, I feel for you. I resonate, like literally, like wholeheartedly. I resonate because I was young too. I don't know how old you were, Fatima, when you lost your grandmother. I know that must have been tough, but age also plays a factor because I think, I was 21 when I lost my father. That literally my mindset was like, hell yeah, let's tackle the world. We're, young man tackling the world. Everything's ahead of us. And then boom, my dad passes away my graduating semester. So I resonate. So Fatima, my deepest condolences. I understand how hard that is, but hey, we're here. We need to make our loved ones proud. We need to make these relatives, extremely happy for us. And at the end of the day, they want to see us happy. They want to see us moving forward. They want to see us living our best life. So man, this has really become a nice emotional live stream. I appreciate all of you guys. Hilda, por eso ustedes que tienen su padre, ámenlos y valórenlos en vida. So mi mamá básicamente dijo, my mom is basically saying that's why for you guys who have your parents or grandparents or brothers and sisters, value them now, tell them you love them now while you're alive, because once a tragedy happens, it's too late, like you can tell a deceased person, if you were a shit person to them and then you're at their casket crying for them and telling them how much you love them. I mean, in my mindset, that's a little hypocritical first off, but like, why? What's the point? They can't hear you anymore. They're gone. So like, it's better to do it now when people are here, when your loved ones they can feel the energy. Tell them now, tell them now. And that's just the kind of person that I am. I like to radiate love. It's just who I am. And that's thanks to my mom and my dad. Literally, like these two people just literally showed me what love is on a different kind of level. This is the love that parents have for their children. This is the love of, a parent giving everything for their children, no matter what, dropping everything they got. Even if it means them not eating, but their children eating. I know that my mom is the kind of person that, like, she literally did that for us growing up, like I said, we didn't grow up too wealthy. So sometimes, times were tough, and maybe sometimes there was just enough money for kids' meals for us, and maybe like a burger for them to split, like as in my father and my mother. And that's what they would do. They would be happy knowing that we got our little kids' meals. And if they had to split some fries, they were content with that. And that speaks volumes. Now that I'm an adult, I'm like, wow, like that's really selfless. And it's just things that you learn to, you just come to learn as an adult, and you're just like, wow, like, you people, as like I'm speaking about my parents specifically, like, you people are awesome, like, wow, like. And now that my father's gone, I wish I could tell him every day, like, thank you for everything that you did, but he's gone now, but I know he felt loved. Gonna end this very soon before I start crying. Tech for your needs. Hello, folks. Corey, I'm heading out. Take it easy, everyone. Fatima, I was 26. I'm so sorry to hear that. At whatever age, it's still always tough, but, just hang in there. I'm sure that, your grandma's very proud of you, Fatima. All right, so guys, I caught up with the live chat there. I think I'm gonna call it a night. It is 11:15. I am very thankful for everyone who has held out this long in the live stream. I know it's late. I know over here on the East Coast, many people are probably very sleepy, myself included. So, un gracias en especial a mi madre y a Bernardo, también al señor Cruz, que está aquí hablándome en español, Asun Cruz. Y a todas otras personas. Corey, I want to give a special shout out to literally everyone who made it onto this chat. We have Fatima. Mike did tell us that he had to leave a little bit earlier. Jack Out Neck, I think this was the first time that you commented on our live streams. Hilda, BJ007, again, I think this is one of the first few times at least that I see you here on the chat. Asun Cruz. Gareth, thank you. Corey, thank you. Taher, thank you so much. Who else do we have? We have Miss Jenna Rose as well. Thank you so much. King Tech HD. We have Mr. Junior Trujillo coming on. Victor Acosta. Let's not forget one last time. Shout out King Tech HD for the $9.99 super chat. Dude, you're so fucking dope. You do realize it's never expected. The fact that you did that speaks volumes to me. So thanks so much, King Tech HD. One more time. We have Shantina Boyd as well. Who else do we have? Am I missing anyone who made it on the stream? Bernardo Rodas, gracias por asistir live. ¿Quién más? Am I missing anyone? I think I covered everyone. Justine Ramos finally caught one of these streams live. Justine, you made it here at the very, very end. Justine Ramos, it's really cool that you were able to see this live stream. Definitely make sure you join the next one. It's going to be on Wednesday at around the same time, a little earlier, more like 9 p.m. So, Justine, I am ending the live stream very here, but I see you. Justine Ramos, thank you for making it onto the stream. Fatima, I'm so jealous of people who have their parents working in childcare. When I see grandparents dropping off, picking up, makes me cry. And I think of the time she picked me up from daycare on speaking Arabic. Arab. Fatima, yeah, this is why, man. Like, my mom, I value her so much. She's all I have left. She's my rock. And not God forbid, because it's gonna happen. She's not immortal. None of us are. And that's not to say I can't leave before her. You never know in this world, right? But man, I don't even want to imagine the day, because that woman is just literally, man. It's happened to me once with my father, which is why I'm so traumatized. This is why I live just every day valuing her and like respecting her and just being appreciative of her, because my father was snatched from me from 24 hours, literally a day apart. Who's to say that my mom can't be snatched from me either? I know that's an unlikely scenario, but understand the trauma of just what happened to me is just woof. So guys, I know this was more of an emotional live stream. I did not intend for this to be, but as always, thanks to everyone who made it on to the live stream. Thank you to everyone. Well, not everyone. By that, I mean King Tech HD. I was going to say thank you to everyone who super chatted, but on this live stream, it was solely King Tech HD. One last time, I did want to appreciate you for that and say thank you. You're awesome. May God bless you tenfold. And I always say, when it comes to blessings like this, whenever I wish this on people, it doesn't mean necessarily that I hope that you get 10 times your money that you gave, because I know that that's not your intention. What I mean by that is hopefully you get recompensated by whatever God you, or even if if you're spiritual, you might have just your internal dialogue, or if you do pray to God, hopefully that comes in the form of blessings, happiness, health. Health is really the most important thing that we have in our life. I think that's the biggest sense of wealth we have. If you're healthy, then I think you're pretty. If you're healthy, I think you're pretty wealthy. You know what I mean? And I remind myself of that all the time, that I can get out of my bed of my own, 2 legs, drive to the gym and go and lift some weights. Like, that in and of itself is a blessing. So thanks, guys. Tahir saying bye, everyone. I feel you are here for you, and they will always be remembered in our hearts. Thank you so much, Fatima King Take HC. I'm blessed in many ways. Much respect, bro. All right, guys, calling it a night for now. I'm going to have a Apple Watch buying guide released before Thanksgiving, because I know a lot of people will find that useful. I also have a Series 9 review coming at or around Thanksgiving Day. So I have 2 videos planned for this upcoming week. Don't forget to join the Wednesday live stream, guys. It's going to be a little earlier than this one. I just, had a busy day. So, guys, as always, make sure to drink your water. If you guys are on the East Coast or Central Time or Mountain Time over here in the Americas, before you go to bed, drink some water. Please do it for me. It'll make me happy. But, guys, catch you on the next live stream. It's been a blast. Thank you to everyone who joined, and I can't wait to catch you on the next one. Bye for now.